Hello, I am Aditi Kumar and welcome to another learning session today. Artificial intelligence and machine learning is a popular and emerging technology today. It is getting used or implemented everywhere, I can say. But what is the foundations of this artificial intelligence? Or the two term machine learning and artificial intelligence, how they are related or how it is related to data science world? We need to understand the fundamentals of the artificial intelligence, how it is basically categorized. If you are talking about any specific technology in artificial intelligence and how it is basically derived from our fundamentals, it is coming under which category of artificial intelligence, it is very important to understand that. Let's start for today. So AI fundamentals, basically what is actually artificial intelligence, I can say what are the foundations of artificial intelligence, or how we are categorized, how it is basically categorized into different sub areas, I can say, or major main categories, so that we will dig dive into each category and we will understand better. So artificial intelligence, I can say it is a area under computer science. It is a branch of computer science. So it basically enables a computer smart enough to take decision like human being. For example, I can say here, there is a certain condition here, certain, I can say, problem statement. This is a particular problem. And I can say the human being is one who can take the decision or maybe observe all the characteristics of that particular problem and solve this problem efficiently. But how we can make the computer like human, so that a computer automatically take the action like human being? So that is basically where AI is actually playing the major role. By implementing AI in computer science, we can enable computer which can behave like a human being. So what are the foundations of artificial intelligence? I can say there are two major areas actually. Two major foundations of artificial intelligence. First is data. Because if you don't have the data, from where we will learn? From where we can learn computer system? There should be some past history, how it will behave or what happened in past, so that we can just create a inference for future. We can take decision for future, learning efficiently. Think like a child, when a newborn baby actually is starting learning. So first time, suppose there is an apple, first time he is looking into that apple, or maybe he or she is interpreting that this is the shape of the apple. And second time, maybe he or she can see different color or different size of the apple. Then he is basically keeping in mind that apple may be different size. But again, when a particular child is basically or observing couple of categories or maybe the multiple categories of apple, then in a particular stage that particular child can identify the apple in any size. If you can basically put a apple in front of this child, which is basically not in the normal shape, still that particular child can identify this is apple, or this is this category of apple. This is how a human being is learning. And again, we are putting the same technique, same technology in the computer science to make a learning mechanism in computer system. You can enable a learning mechanism in computer system. But again, the learning is a part of human being. Learning, observing is I can say a part of human being system, entire system. Hearing, seeing, observing, these are also other categories. But again, learning is a sub part of artificial intelligence. We will definitely dig dive into that. But the foundation here is data and algorithms. There are multiple algorithms also we heard earlier in computer science system. For example, sorting the numbers or searching a particular number in a particular array or maybe list. These are the normal, I can say, simple algorithms. But there are major or I can say advanced algorithms working behind artificial intelligence. So I can say there are major two foundations of artificial intelligence. One is data, second is algorithm. We are putting algorithm top of the data to make computer system to become smart enough like human being, so that efficiently it can take decision. If I am talking about categorization, AI is basically categorized into two main categories. One is narrow AI, second is strong AI. If I am talking about narrow AI, it is known as weak AI. If it is a strong AI, I can say it's basically, it is also known as general AI. But what exactly these two categories? What are the number of algorithms or maybe number of techniques coming under each category? Let's deep dive into that. I'm starting with narrow AI, which is known as weak AI. Why it is known as weak AI? And another is basically we saw it is strong AI. What is the difference between that actually? The weak AI, why we are telling weak AI here? Because this particular AI or artificial intelligence, or simply we can say this is the technique or algorithm, is specific to a particular work, a particular task. For example, I can say predict the future. What will be the weather for tomorrow? This is specific task actually. What will be the price of this particular stock tomorrow when the market will open? Or what is the, maybe I can say what will be the price of this particular product in any shopping site tomorrow? What will be the trend of this particular, I can say what will be the, how you can forecast, or maybe the price, when the price will happen for this particular product in a shopping site. So forecasting or just getting a trend or getting a pattern, or maybe predicting something for what can be the in future, predicting something. So these are basically a specific task. So whenever we are talking about a specific task, for example listening or maybe interpreting from one language to another language, I can say whatever I am watching and converting to a to my maybe speech system, in the speech format, right? So these are basically a particular task. That's why these are the main categories coming under narrow AI or weak AI. The first category and a very important category for the today world real application is machine learning. Machine learning means it is the learning capability of computer system like human being, like a child is learning. I explained just before, right? Machine learning is basically the subset of AI which is basically responsible for learning, to make a capable in computer system, to add a capable in the computer system for learning the things. Then the second category is our deep learning. Deep learning means, I can say, it is a subset of machine learning, but it is specific to how thoroughly we will learn. Learning, simply learning or thoroughly learning is very different thing. Think about one human being. So exam is here for a student. One student is basically learning, simply is basically overlooking the chapters and going for exam. Then second student is basically just creating some approach in their own, or they are basically adopting some patterns actually how they will remember, and they will basically I can say just gathering all the information from the book or from the content, course content, then just keeping a picture in the mind, or basically thoroughly reading the thing and going for exam. Then definitely the result we will basically they will achieve, the second student will achieve the result more as compared to first student, because the second student just adopted one good approach for thorough understanding or thorough learning. I can say deep learning is a part of machine learning, subset of the machine learning, where it is basically we are basically using some advanced technique to learn thoroughly a particular thing, so that we can take better decision, we can take I can say accurate decision. At a particular time, computer can basically take the decision like human being without any difference or without any error. So the third category here is natural language processing. So this is a subfield of narrow AI, I can say, which is basically how we can process with respect to our natural language. For example, text, our speech, or maybe I can say I can give some example. We need to classify some text, or maybe we are getting some comment from I can say for a particular site, or for example this video I'm getting some comment, right? So then I can just build a model or build a algorithm to identify this comment in the positive or negative way. So think like if it is a 5 comment or 10 comment we are having, then it is pretty easy for a human being to interpret, right? To basically overlook that. But think about there are 5 million or maybe 500 million of comments, right? It is pretty difficult for a human being to manually go through that. Then if you can just build a computer algorithm, or I can say algorithm on the top of the computer system, then computer itself actually just did some analysis, or maybe I can say build some algorithm or do some work within that, and it will produce a summary to us ki these are the percentage of positive response you are getting on your video, or these are the percentage of negative feedback you are getting on your video. This is how actually, this is the specific field which is for natural language processing. The next major category here is computer vision. Computer vision is basically specific to video and image. Object detection, your image classification is specific to image. Here natural language processing are specific to your speech, your text, natural language data, but here it is video and image sentiment. Then the next category is the robotics. Robot means it's basically acting like a human being, right? In the restaurant or maybe even in the bank also. Now today world basically the robots are installed to basically do some task. Like for example, just I can serving in the restaurant, right? Now robots are getting implemented there. So how they are basically working, because there are lots of things actually, because I can say they are observing the environment, they are taking some actions, they are basically remembering to whom they are going to just serve, right? Different thing actually. So robotics means I can say that some major categories actually coming under robotics. It's basically manipulation, navigation, human robot interaction. These are the categories, but again it is specific to some, I can say some not that much of tough or maybe advanced manipulation or maybe knowledge algorithm. That's why it is coming under narrow AI. But if you will basically just implement more and more top level of algorithm on robotics, then definitely it will basically come under strong AI. But if I kept here in robotics under narrow AI based, specifying that it is doing a very specific task. For example, manipulation, navigation, your human robot interaction, it is basically specific to a particular task. The last category here I kept is expert systems. Expert systems basically here I can say some knowledge base, some rule based systems. So these are basically coming under narrow AI, because there are some certain rules in some real scenario. We cannot build some advanced algorithm, we need to stick into that some rule due to some compliance or some due to some other factors from the organization. So we cannot adopt or we cannot basically change this particular thing. So then we should stick into that particular rule based system. So we can mention that these are the expert systems, or there are some certain knowledge base in a particular organization. So we should follow these particular terms from this knowledge base. These are basically, I can say, expert system, and which is basically specific to one task. So I kept under narrow AI. These are basically the major categories under narrow AI. Let's talk more about strong AI or general AI. Strong AI means, as I said, this is not, again, weak AI is a part under strong AI, I can say. For example, definitely if you are talking about strong AI means weak AI is basically included into that, right? we are doing something more top of weak AI, I can say. So cognitive computing basically is a area, it is completely like area. It is basically based on human cognition. Human cognition means how human basically manipulating or taking the decision, how it is known as human like reasoning, how the reasoning is happening within human's brain, or how human cognition is completely actually it is built on the top of human cognition theory, how human is thinking, how human is reasoning within his brain, how the human brain is working. The complete, that's why it is not a simple or a, it is not the task for a particular region, it's not a specific to any particular task. It is a, I can say, some group of algorithm, or maybe we are basically considering multiple factors when we are building this type of algorithm. That's why I kept under strong AI. It is basically cognitive computing, the first category. The second category is your autonomous system. For example, your self-aware system, automated vehicle, self-driving car. Think about self-driving car. It is not a particular task, right? Multiple things we need to observe. We need to observe the entire environment. We need to observe what are the things happening in, just suddenly it is happening. We need to take care about other things like petrol, like what is the climate, everything. It's not a single thing or single task. It is a algorithm based on multiple factors. And the third category here is your artificial super intelligence. It is a category which basically, I can say, it is an advanced AI, I can say. For example, advanced general intelligence or beyond human level intelligence, if you can think some smartly, some innovative way, this type of basically algorithms actually you can put under artificial super intelligence. But again, this is a category of a strong AI. I will try to put some use cases under each category in our future videos, but for now actually I kept it pretty simple. Only name we should remember ki artificial super intelligence is a subfield under strong AI. Let's summarize actually how all the things actually are related. I can say, for example, this is our data science. And data science is using artificial intelligence. And this is our, I can say, our data, your data, right? Your data is used by AI, data is used by data science system, I can say, and AI is used in data science. And under AI, there are, I can say, strong AI, weak AI, right? Your weak AI. In the real world, I can say, mostly weak AI technologies are used more, because in the real world basically things, I can say, if you compare, still strong AI implementation is there, but still the, I can say, the coverage is very less as compared to weak AI. Always basically most, I can say, deep learning and machine learning, natural language processing and computer vision, these four areas basically are richly used in real world in each and every domain, in each and every sectors. So if I am just elaborating more about here machine learning, so here it is weak AI and it's a strong AI. Your coverage is basically quite less. And if I am talking about a machine learning, is part of here machine learning, and there are three categories of machine learning here. Here basically supervised, unsupervised, and a reinforcement learning. And again under that deep learning is coming. Deep learning is a part of machine learning, I can say. And NLP, natural language processing and computer visions, they are using actually the ML technique or deep learning technique to implement, maybe to achieve the task. This is how it is basically related. And it is not only natural language processing and computer vision, or maybe under the deep learning there are lots of type of modeling. Today world basically I can say generative AI is a area, I can say, which is very popular. Again it is coming under weak AI, and under that generative AI or maybe a particular artificial intelligence or machine learning technique, there are multiple types of basically algorithms are there. I'm not explaining each and everything now, but definitely I will for each category or for a particular algorithm I will just create a separate video, and I will explain how the mathematically each and everything is working behind. So but for now, this is basically the complete picture of artificial intelligence and foundations of artificial intelligence, because here machine learning and AI we are considering as a algorithm which is used in data science. Data science area is basically using this algorithm. It may be simple algorithm or maybe machine learning or deep learning we are considering as algorithm here. And the data, there are two foundations, and the field here is it contains basically lots of algorithm, and it is basically categorized into the respective area also and the respective part also. Definitely I will create the videos further, but again this is the complete picture of artificial intelligence and the categorization of the artificial intelligence and how it is related to data science. I wanted to just give some basic idea about how artificial intelligence is categorized and how it is related to the different field and what are the foundations for artificial intelligence. Then I will start creating the playlist for a respective or maybe dive into a particular area. Thank you very much for watching this particular video. Please do subscribe my channel so that you will get update about new video whatever I am uploading. And thank you once again, thank you very much for watching this video.